And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. All right, a chance to check out stats for Trae Young.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Jones is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, we've got LeVert. Okongwu is out there with Paul George. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Klingon in at the center, filling out the middle. And, GA, we've got 2 teams coming into this game on dueling hot streaks.
It's hard not to be excited for this one. Both are looking at this game as an opportunity to make a statement.
Now here's Barnes. Holmgren. Holmgren on the follow.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside, LaVine. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barnes passes to Holmgren. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
LeVert against Young. On the wing, LaVine. For the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
How about the confidence that LaVine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Young finds Jones. Hits it from 3-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Holmgren with the steal. And Jones has it in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the only question going forward for Klingon, can he keep up with the foot speed in the NBA?
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Free throw good, Klingon. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. The developing game of Trae Young is something that coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against the Rockets in Houston. You know, RJ, when you think of the top scorers in the NBA, Zach LaVine can get overlooked.
Yeah, LaVine's career scoring average is over 20 points a game. We're talking about under 100 guys have done that in league history.
Young, no good.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Okongwu kicks to LeVert. On the wing, LaVine. Pass to Klingon. Rebounded by the Jazz. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Levine's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Yes, that goes in. Holmgren's got 8 points.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Klingon the screen for George. Pass to Klingon. And McDaniels with the block. Young against Levine. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Okongwu. And again, no good by Chicago. Young dishes to Jones. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. In the third spot, Trae Young.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
It's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have, it's point guard play at its best.
Now, here's Okongwu. Hasn't made one yet. From deep, George off the mark. His first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Barnes finds Jones. Floats it up for Holmgren. Klingon with the steal. Three-pointer, LeVert. For 3, Levine. The rebound by the Jazz. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop him now. And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jazz on D. It's a 5-point game. George passes to Monk. Levine kicks to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good for Monk.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
Young outside. Back to Jones. On the wing, Barnes. Inside. Klingon with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. The shot by George, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Now, here's George. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. Monk finds Levine. On the wing, George. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Yves Missi, he's checked in for Holmgren. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Barnes. Chris Dunn's checked in for McDaniels. And Miles McBride subbed in for Herbert Jones. The Jazz with the lead. Young outside. The three. And Klingon pulls it down. Bulls are gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
Oh, we've seen George finish it so many times. PG, this man gets up with ease.
George has gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. Young outside. Pass to Missi. Now Kuzma takes a three. The shot that time, not on target. George looking around. 1 for 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Kuzma. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Chicago with the ball, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Monk kicks to George. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Missi, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Klingon. And Buzelis subbed in for Zach LaVine. And both free throws good for Missi. And Monk has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 1. And stolen by Kuzma. Now McBride. Still without a basket. Young outside. That 3 off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And here's George for 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over in the corner, McBride. Over Monk. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Jazz lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this.
Let down. These teams, they are built to score, so.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Monk. Okongwu, the pass to Monk. Back to Okongwu. Outside, George. Over Young. And there's Paul George on the assist by Okongwu. And that's 10 points for George.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Kuzma with a screen on George. Kuzma, that's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bulls trail by 3. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
So it's the Jazz now. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Launches it. Okongwu grabs the board. The Bulls shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Pass to George. Three-pointer. George missing again. Dunn looking over the floor. Here's McBride. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McBride. From the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. It's George on the wing. It's good. This game is all even. George has got 13.
You can't lose track of PG. He is a lethal catch-and-shoot option.
Young outside. Kuzma with the screen for Young. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Already his 2nd foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And here are the Bulls now. Monk outside. Jackson with the screen. Monk's shot's good. 8 points for him.
With that big vertical that young man has, Monk can rise up and shoot over almost anyone.
Young from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Chicago?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
They've got Levine. Jackson is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Monk in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Williams finds McBride. Off target from 3-point range. The Bulls leading by 6. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys, back over to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Monk outside. Jackson is doubled. LeVert from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Williams passes to Jones. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Buzelis. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. Levine double team for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Bounce pass for Williams. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. McBride with the ball. He's picked up by LeVert. That goes out of bounds. That went off LeVert. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. LeVert against Williams. Pass to McBride. 4 on the clock. Back to Williams. Shoots over LeVert. Here's Holmgren. Blocked again. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Levine. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And once again, off the mark by Utah. Here's Buzelis. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Buzelis has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones sets the pick for Barnes. Holmgren left side. Another miss by Holmgren. And there's the drive. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 14. Holmgren outside. Pass to Jones. Barnes outside to halt the run. Good. He hits the jump shot. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Chicago. Paul George comes in for Monk. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Barnes dishes to Williams. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
What a night for Holmgren. He's been a focal point of this offense, scoring at will.
Buzella sets a screen for George. And again, Chicago, no good. Jazz trail by 10. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Outside, Jones. Barnes sets a screen for Jones. Barnes can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. A nice shot by LeVert.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Utah's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And that one's good, Barnes. Barnes has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Williams with the steal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Outside, Jones. Chicago grabs the miss. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Take a look at the Bulls. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the fourth best record in the conference.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Bulls leading by 13. It's George on the wing. Dunn covering. Outside, Levine. Offline with his three. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Pass to Misi. And here is McDaniels. Connects from three-point range. McDaniels got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Buzelis. And Monks subbed in for Karis LeVert. And so here is Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Monk, the pass to Okongwu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Chicago shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. It's Young on the wing. Dunn sets his screen for Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Okongwu with a screen on Young. Levine dishes to George. 6 to shoot. Back to Levine. With the putback. It's good on the putback. Klingen's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Young outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
The Jazz have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Okongwu. Drills the three-pointer. Okongwu's now got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Levine for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Okongwu kicks to Monk. Fires from deep. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Monk. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Outside, Levine. Knocked loose. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Messi. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Jazz have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Bulls leading by 15. Right side George. And stolen by Dunn. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Kuzma with a screen on Okongwu. The Jazz with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Dunn outside. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Jazz trail by 18. McDaniels sets a screen for Young. Again, Young missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
Well, these guys, they've been giving us a preview. Every night you see them do something special.
It's been like that all season long. Amazing showmanship from this entire group. And now talking about our game, how about Paul George in that first half?
You could tell George was feeling it, not holding anything back. He's letting his ability speak for itself. Feels like this is his night, Shaq.
It was his half, but we've got another half to go.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so George will bring it up for Chicago. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Holmgren is out there with Barnes. Then it's Herbert Jones. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Young in at the 1. Jones, the pass to Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Okongwu. Holmgren at the elbow. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And the Bulls, another 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Holmgren. Clingan with the block.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
It's Young on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
Shooting 1.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Pass to Okongwu. Outside, George. Back to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Barnes outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Young. To the inside. Klingon with the steal. Pulls up. George, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Back to Barnes. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Over Okongwu. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Buzelis. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Young. Holmgren with a screen on George. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, does Chet even have to jump? He's got so much length.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here to check out the numbers for Trae Young. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And George kicks to Levine. To Okongwu. Outside, George sinks the triple. George has got 25 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Jones with the bounce pass. Barnes sets a screen for Young. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Misses from short range. The Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here is Barnes. 13 points in the game. Okongwu grabs the board.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. McDaniels against George. George double-teamed. Levine wide open. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Levine's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight
3-pointers they've allowed.
Young outside. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Right side, Levine. There's the three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Coming in with the block.
And they've only got a slight edge on the board, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Utah calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
And the Bulls making a change here. Monk's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Holmgren. Miles McBride comes in for McDaniels. And it's Williams in for Young. Pass to McBride. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George. The Jazz have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And that one falls for Jones. That one is no good. The Bulls have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Took him no time at all on that one. George has got 31 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Williams passes to McBride. Barnes screen on Levine. McBride's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Bounce pass from Williams. And it's Donovan Clingan with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Barnes from past the arc.
Nice pressure on the shot. PG, one of the best wing defenders in the game.
Now, here's Monk. For 3, Levine. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Kuzma with the screen for Williams. Another miss by Utah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
George against Williams. For 3, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Williams passes to Kuzma. Back to Williams. Kuzma with a screen on Monk. Williams got it from 16 feet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Outside, George. Fires the 3. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Williams passes to McBride. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. McBride's got 5 now.
Yeah, good looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's George. He's got 34. Monk kicks to Levine. Klingon the screen for George. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Monk's shot's good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Barnes outside. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Monk outside. Williams with the steal. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Monk. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach Levine. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Some changes for Chicago. Jackson, he's checked in for Donovan Klingon. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Levine. Good on both. Here's George. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. LeVert the pass to Monk. Now Okongwu, covered by Barnes. Outside for George. Clock at 4. Floats it up for Monk. And stolen by Barnes. Outside Williams. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Over in the corner, McBride. His three-pointer's off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Okongwu. 29 seconds left in the third. Outside Williams. Kuzma with a screen on LeVert. Williams kicks to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. Good on the 13-footer. Jones has got 9.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Karis LeVert is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Zach Levine. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Booz Ellis in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Booz Ellis. Now here's LeVert. Now Booz Ellis. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And Booz Ellis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Monk. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Chicago shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Chicago grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
McDaniels outside. Young inside. LeVert defending. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Young.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Booz Ellis. Knocked away. And now Young running the floor all by himself. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The free throw off for McDaniels. And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams. A lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
McDaniels outside. Kuzma passes to Young. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
He had a nice open look right there. Monk's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Young for 3. Good on the triple. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Monk for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to McBride. Now, here is Young. Monk defending. Young passes to Kuzma. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And with how well he moves at 6'10", Kuzma is a really hard matchup, forcing a foul there.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Levine. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Utah has possession. Here's McBride. Down low. Here's Kuzma. And good that time. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Jackson kicks to LeVert. Monk, no one around him. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 6 assists here tonight.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Levine for 3. Utah with the rebound. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Young passes to McBride. Kuzma with a screen on Levine. Shot clock at 5. With the shot. Rebounded by Jackson.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Young outside. Kuzma with a screen on LeVert. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Holmgren the pass to McBride. And here's Young. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Now Jackson. And stolen by Kuzma. And here's Young. Monk defending. Young taking his time here. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Buzelis. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Utah's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now here's Kuzma. Here's Young. McDaniels outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Okongwu's checked in for Chicago. George comes in for Malik Monk. Utah also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Jones subbed in for Miles McBride. Just 2 to shoot. Holmgren kicks to Barnes. Misses the 3. And Chicago shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Holmgren's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Barnes against Levine. And here's Young from the arc. Okongwu grabs the board. Pass to George. Back to Okongwu. Jones against Levine. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Airtight rim protection from Holmgren, using his length beautifully.
Young's shot is off. Here's Chicago. Outside Jackson. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Okongwu. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Holmgren with the steal. Inside, Jones. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Buzelis. Jackson kicks to George. To the right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Chicago making a switch here. Klingen's checked in. So it's Chicago now. At the elbow, it's George. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
He's off on the first. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Jones, the pass to Young. McDaniels sets a screen for Young. And finished off by McDaniels.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. A shot by George, wide open. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Young finds McDaniels. Now Barnes. Young outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 6th assist on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Paul George.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Levine against Holmgren. Levine kicks to Okongwu. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young from outside. Offensive rebound. Holmgren gets the bucket.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. George against McDaniel. George with the ball. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Paul George.